Rosh Chodesh is Judaism's best kept secret. Rosh Chodesh in Hebrew means the head of the month. It represents a beginning of a new lunar cycle. So for ages, the lunar cycle has been the Jewish calendar. There were traditions and holidays that people are celebrating based on the lunar calendar. Now, Rosh Chodesh, the head of the new month, has been for centuries a beautiful sacred day for women to come together, create a ritual for reflection, for renewal, for connecting and realigning with this new cycle of the moon. In this video, we're going to talk about the month of Adar, the astrological sign, the numerical meaning, and we're going to talk about the spiritual energy of this month and how you can realign, reconnect. The Talmud tells us, Mishenichnas Adar marbin besimcha, which means when Adar enters, we are rejoicing with joyfulness, with happiness. And Adar is not only about the happiness, Adar represents the energy of things shifting up rapidly to our favor during the month of Adar, because it's very light. It invites us to be light. It invites us to surrender, to let go, and just go with the flow of life and really find the childlike energy within us throughout this month. The highlight of Adar is Purim. Purim invites us to understand the saying Ve'nahapohu, meaning it's the world or the situation has flipped upside down, inviting rapid shift for the better in things that we might have struggled with, maybe areas in our lives where we felt stuck with. You will start seeing in Adar in this month that things will start just getting better without you even putting any effort. Things will just be delightful. Things will just work out last minute, rapid shifts in energy, as long as you are still connected with your childlike energy inside of you. Purim is a wonderful holiday where we are reminded that there are miracles that can occur even if the divine God, the creator, is hidden from us. So the story of Purim is a wonderful story about Queen Esther. Esther was a regular Jewish woman, and she became the queen of Persia. And because of her courageousness, because of her just owning who she was, she went to Ahasuerus, the king back then in Persia, and she was able, and by the way, this was not allowed back then. She wasn't summoned to the king. She just went there because she heard Haman, which was the advisor for the king, which was Ahasuerus' advisor. She heard him wanting to annihilate the Jewish people. So she went to the king, Ahasuerus, her husband, without being summoned, which back in the day was actually a death sentence if he got mad. She was able to flip the switch, to flip everything that was supposed to be the most destructive day of all times for the Jewish people. She was able to switch it because she owned herself, she owned who she was, and she went to Ahasuerus and said, hey, you know what's happening behind your back? This guy is trying to kill everybody around you, so let's step it up. And she knew and trusted that the divine guidance and that the creator has her back. The theme of Adar is to lighten up, to surrender, to let go, and remember that there's a creator, and the creator loves you. The creator wants everything that you want, double and double and double. The holiday of Purim is a wonderful reminder for us to know that things can change rapidly, that there are miracles that appear every single day, and we're sometimes not aware of them. So Adar invites us to go back and connect to that energy of trusting Hashem, trusting the creator, and really letting go of over-analyzing, over trying to understand what's happening behind the scenes. The numerical energy that Adar brings talks about the number 3. Adar will be around March, which is the number 3. A lot of people don't know this, but Adar is actually the 12, 1-2 month in the Jewish calendar. The number 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, right? So the 3 energy in numerology talks about energy of creativity, energy of luck, things shifting up, things are working out last minute. And this is the energy that this month invites us to have and to embody. Adar is also connected to our 3rd chakra, which is around here, which actually sits in the place of personal confidence, courage, speaking up, all those things that are, again, related to the same energy. As we're talking about this energy, the joyfulness, the delightfulness, I'm curious to hear from you. Comment below, what is the one thing that brings you joy, that fills you up? It can be a daily thing that you do on a daily basis. It can be something you do on a weekly basis, maybe only the weekend. Just one thing that lights you up and brings you joy. Comment below. The astrological sign of the month of Adar is Pisces. Pisces in Hebrew is Dagim. Dagim, fish. If you know the zodiac signs, you know that it's 2 fishes kind of swimming against each other. The concept is actually that they're not against each other. I'm a Pisces, by the way. So if you're a Pisces, drop something below so I know you're Pisces too. So the Pisces, the symbol is actually showing us that kind of yin and yang energy, the connection between the divine and the physical, between the heavens and the earth. This is a beautiful reminder that this is the energy of the month, the energy of trusting in the unseen, trusting that there are miracles underneath the surface, because the Pisces, the fish, they swim underwater. We usually don't see them. When Adar enters, there's increasing amount of joy. So aim to find joy in small moments, in big moments, in everyday mundane things in life. When you go to work, maybe listen to some nice music to lift you up. Implement a lot of movement, a lot of dance. Again, remember the feminine. So there's a lot of dance, a lot of movement here, going with the flow. Be creative. Take time to be creative. Maybe it's coloring books if you like. I love coloring books. Maybe it's even creating something with your hands. If it's pottery, if it's painting, whatever it is that brings out the creative side of you, do that. This is a beautiful time to do. And you will start seeing that whenever you'll start implementing those things and start being creative, start looking for joy, start looking into how to trust more in the divine, you'll start seeing signs from the universe. You'll start seeing that echoing into your life. All of a sudden, things will happen. Things will shift. And of course, things will always work out for the better. And in Adar specifically, last minute. So this is our time to kind of lean back and remember how we were as kids, and remember how we were when we were just joyful. Spiritual prompts and reflections. Okay, now is the time that I'm going to use my notes, and you're going to grab a piece of paper, pause this video, go ahead, grab a piece of paper, maybe type in on your phone, wherever you want. I also left it in the comments below. These are prompts for you to take time, and you can do that. One we have for the beginning, the Rosh Chodesh, the day of, and there are some others that you can obviously do during the month. So for the Rosh Chodesh itself, for the day of, the day that we are welcoming Adar in, it's Friday, February 28th, and it's usually from sundown, okay? So this is the lunar calendar. We check with the sun. That's how we measure it, which is very interesting. I might do a video on that, so let me know if you're interested. Okay, so for that day, for the first day of Rosh Chodesh, here are 2 questions that you can start implementing and reflect on. So first of all, in what areas of your life do you want to cultivate more joy? Great question. And if you want to answer those questions here in the comments, just do that. The second question is, how can I shift my perspective on a challenge that I'm currently having? Remember, the month of Adar invites us and reminds us that na'afahu, right? Things can shift rapidly and work out for the best, for the good for us, last minute. And this one, actually, you can even put it as a reminder on your phone. What hidden blessing can I recognize today? I mean, The sun is shining. Okay, that's a beautiful blessing. Obviously, you can reflect on them anytime. But again, because we're talking about the month energy and this energy kind of like supporting these type of questions, this type of reflection, I highly, highly recommend you to write them down, to do that. And again, if you don't do it on the first day of the month, the Rosh Chodesh, okay, all good. Do it on another time during this month. So feel free to look in the comments section of this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this type of video. It's the first time I'm ever doing something like this. So if you want to follow on my journey and see how it goes, subscribe, follow, comment under this video. Tell me what is bringing you joy now, today, in this moment of life. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.